Hello, hello. So I am back from E3. It's actually been a few days. Um, and I wanted to talk about one of the Morpheus demos that I got to check out while I was there. And the Morpheus is the Sony's VR headset experience. And they had a really cool setup, like a two-story setup where you could try one of their like many selection of games, and there were a few, at least eight. There were at least eight different games. Kitchen. Kitchen is a demo that was made by Capcom, and it this is just guesses. I'm not sure what details were really released on it. It seemed to be a more of a secret kind of demo since the signage just said kitchen, and it was just plain signage, white text. That's just the word and kitchen, and it said Capcom on the bottom. Most of the other demos had TVs next to who was playing, showcasing what people were seeing with the headsets on, but this one, those had the TVs turned off, so people on the outside wouldn't be able to see the kitchen demo. Only the people who were playing the demo would be able to see it. So while online, I heard somebody who had got off the line talking to somebody on the line. I was like, oh, you gotta go check out kitchen. And as I got closer, a friend also came and told me to go check it out because they heard, I guess, the same cool things I was just hearing. So went in, asked specifically if I could see kitchen, and so they sat me down and they started to set me up with the headset. They started to set me up with the headset, and explained to me that this was more of a situation to just let play out. That there's not really many actions I can do. It's interactive, but there's just a limit of the things I can do in the demo. And that seemed more of like a calming speech than anything else, because at that point it was pretty, obvious that it was going to be a horror demo. So put this on the headset, put on the headset, and it says press any button to start. There is a camera on a tripod in front of me, much kind of like there is right now. Actually, there's a tripod camera. There's somebody on the floor, and you're holding on top of the headset. You're actually holding a PlayStation 4 controller, which is represented in the game by you seeing your arms kind of like tied up in handcuffs, so you can see your arms moving around like this while you're holding the controller. And I knock over the camera, and it falls next to the person on the floor, my friend there, my floor friend, and my floor friend gets up due to the camera falling next to him, and floor friend grabs a knife, and you hold the controller out, and floor friend is like, gonna try to saw this through. And while floor friend is trying to set you free, a zombie or zombie-like creature, she kind of jumps on him, biting him, and he freaks out, and he stabs her, and they are battling it out, and she grabbed the knife and she stabbed him a couple of times, and he falls over to the floor. After the stabbing party, she gets really close to the camera holding the knife, and your entire peripheral vision, but every side is of you being trapped into this room. It's not just you know, what's in front of you, you can turn around and see this entire room and situation built out. So she stabs you in the leg because that's what zombies like to do. You know? They like to bite you, they like to stab you. And so she stabs you in the leg. And that's another cool thing is that this visual representation. A lot of times, the few times that I've played a VR experience, you look down and you see nothing. Sometimes sometimes you see an arm, sometimes you see a torso. Actually, no, we usually just see nothing. But this time, you know, you look down and you can see the leg that she's stabbing, and it's a really weird sensation because you're visualizing this as you being stabbed, which is a grand time. And so after she stabs you in the leg and she's doing her creep dance again, floor friend gets up and they start battling it out, and they take their tussle behind a hallway because there's, of course, just a doorway and a hallway right there. So they go out, and floor friend and the zombie are fighting. You hear a bunch of noises, and then there's the sound of somebody getting killed. And it's done off screen to build that fear and anticipation. It's like, all right, you're trapped in a room. You're tied up still. What is going on? Who won that battle? And who is going to come out from that hallway? And after some sounds being made, something goes flying in the room and lands. And it's floor friend's head. Just the head. There is no body. Body is in the hallway somewhere. And you're staring at floor friend's head and listening to the sounds of metal clanking on things because zombie lady got that knife. She still has the knife. And it's obviously very pointy because it was used to partake in a zombie stabbing party. She stabbed me in the leg and then she cut off the head with this knife. And then there's just a very uneasy nothingness that happens for a moment. You're just waiting and listening. And then hands come just right close to your face from behind you and just give you that uneasy feeling that's like, don't touch you. Don't touch me. Don't do it. Then it goes to the end and it says kitchen. But yes, that was my experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed being terrified and getting stabbed by zombies while being handcuffed. That was a great time. It was actually a very, very interesting scare, and I am interested in seeing what else they do with this. I am excited that Capcom is introducing zombies into the VR space. We all want to feel at the verge of a heart attack when playing video games, so yes, virtual reality zombies, that's where it's at. As always, if you want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know, and I will make more videos like this. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Lil Big Trouble or on Instagram at Little Big Trouble. See you next time.